Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at center. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Stan, peer through your coach's lens just a second for us, and what are you trying to accomplish early on in the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's so much player movement now. You've always got a lot of new guys. So, number one, you want to get everybody oriented into your system and the way that you do things. And then you're trying to figure out who are your best combinations on the floor, who starts, who comes off the bench, everybody's role. That takes time.
Oh, that's great insight. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Şengün. Over Wembanyama. The rebound by Johnson. Out left to the wing. Johnson sends the screen for Paul. Johnson with it. Knocked loose. It's Brooks on the wing. And falls. Great assist by Van Vleet.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Paul. 12 points his last outing. Vassell right side. Pass to Wembanyama. A shot, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Smith kicks to Van Vleet. Houston moving it around. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And the shot goes in.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Here's San Antonio now. Johnson with a screen on Green. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
On the wing, Johnson. Wembanyama high post. Here's Paul. That one's in, his first shot this game.
What a silky floater from Paul, making a great decision there to beat the defense.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Smith. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Johnson outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Outside, Green. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 3. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. And the wide-open shot from Paul bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Pass to Green. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Şengün covering, and it's Houston on the break. Here's Green, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Sohan, still without a basket. Paul kicks to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet looking around. It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Rockets trail by 8. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Van Vliet sets the pick for Thompson. Over Johnson. The Rockets with another miss. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Spurs second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 6-point game. Now Jones. Pass to Branham. Over in the corner, Barnes. Wembanyama outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
The first one falls. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. 6-point lead. Pass to Branham. And here's Collins. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Thompson outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. San Antonio leading by 5. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Big Apple. The New York Knicks, with an early season transaction, they're extremely excited to integrate the talents of Karl Anthony Towns in their lineup, the former #1 overall pick back in 2015. Super diverse skill set, and his shooting ability from the perimeter in particular should provide great spacing for their offense moving forward.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Thompson with the bucket.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Jones with it. No scoring in this one. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Branham. Spurs working the ball around now. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet left side. Here's Adams. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Good decision-making from Jones. He's embraced that in his young career.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Green kicks to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. San Antonio making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. 1:53 left to play here in the first. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Castle. Here's Branham. Over in the corner, Barnes. Holiday with it. Jones covering. They get it back.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Collins. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Branham. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you can see how driven Malachi Branham is as a player. He wants to do as much as he can for his team. He wants to be a major contributor.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Jones. The Rockets making the shot. Collins passes to Branham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Collins. Back to Jones. Collins a screen on Holiday. Here's Jones. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Wembanyama. Last time out, he had 44 points. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins, and it's Paul in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Collins kicks to Vassell. 5 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving it around. Now, here's Şengün. Over Collins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Paul. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Collins, and stolen by Şengün. Here's Eason, and the dunk by Eason.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And here is Paul. He has 5. Floats it up for Wembanyama. The height of Wembanyama on the line. Wow!
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Whitmore. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Wembanyama outside. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. It's good. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
You gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Paul outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Collins against Şengün. Shot by Collins, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Holiday finds Whitmore. With the teardrop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
Free throw good, Whitmore. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Sohan. Nothing on the board. That one goes. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Vassell. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Vassell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell outside. Now Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Ball for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Şengün. A shake. And the layup is good. Şengün's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Here's Paul. Johnson with a screen on Şengün. Paul passes to Vassell. Back to Paul. Pass to Sohan. Fades back. Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Now Van Vliet. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Memphis.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Van Vliet. The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Shot by Eason, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, over 3.5 blocks and 10 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Amen Thompson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Green, the pass to Eason. On the wing, Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
And here's Green outside.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Green missing again. Here's Vassell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Outside for Wembanyama. Now, Sohan. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Nifty move. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell with it, guarded by Green. Johnson outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
Eason's shot is good.
A great pass by Van Vliet. His first job on this squad is to facilitate.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Johnson outside. Back to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Sohan, top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Nice D from Brooks. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's Green missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson with a screen on Van Vliet. Vassell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach, but we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
The first free throw is good. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And here is Van Vliet. After the 3-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Şengün, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here is Paul. 5 points in the game. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Now here's Paul. Johnson with a screen on Şengün. Paul. Nice D from Brooks.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama down low. He's against Smith. Pass to Sohan. Wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Wembanyama finds Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Şengün. Paul's shot is off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
With the shot. Nails the wide open jump shot. Vassell's got 11 points in the quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes.